Hey everybody, this is Buddy Blake, and we have gotten a good number of the January numbers in, January 2021, and it's been a crazy market. So I thought I'd walk you through some different slides that I shared with our group here at Waypost Realty today, and also we're sending this out to our builders and investors and also bankers and lenders because we like to share that information. But anyway, I thought I'd walk through. There's some interesting things going on in the market. Of course, I know everybody's listening to the media, how busy it is, and it is. We're overwhelmed. Just to give an example, just in 1 week, our website, people signing on, registering, and things like that, we had almost 500 new people sign up in 1 week last week. It has been phenomenal. Just thousands of people hitting our website a day looking at houses and saving them and trying to schedule showings and things like that. So it's crazy. So I want to walk through this real quick. So this is our market update for February 1st. And let's see, I'm going to click this right here. What this is a national, just to give you kind of a, let me move me out of the way here a little bit. This is the home sales. This is new homes and resales for the last 10 years. And you can see right here, we are way down here. Now, you might take a look at, the issue you got here is you're going to look back here. This was right after crashes of 08, was way up here. The inventory really was up here. And if you take this back to 06, 07, we're about at the same spot we were in 06, so which was real strong. And so we're climbing on down. Now, this is a quote, and one thing that we're sharing with our agents is because we're having them go out and learn the new home neighborhoods because that is where an awful lot of the inventory is going to come from this year. Just because the resales, a lot of folks have refinanced. They don't want to move. They can't find something. They're scared to sell because they don't know where they're going. Of course, we do have a good plan for that. For those, we've come up with a really neat plan that can allow them to stay in their house for 30 to 60 days after they close to give them time to find something. But that is slowing down the number of listings hitting the market. So home builders are going to take care of a lot of the inventory, but not all of it. What this is, let me see if I can move me again. This is in New Hanover County. This is Wilmington, Castle, Hayne, Wrightsville Beach, Carolina Beach, Curie Beach. It's, all the areas of Ogden, all the places that, Monkey Junction, the places that are not in a city per se limits, but they have a mailing address in New Hanover County. So if you look at this, now this is homes that actually sold. And because I'm going to show you some more numbers, that's going to show it at a much higher days on market, but that adjusts for the homes that are still on the market and under contract. And there's a couple things that drives that number up. Number one is if it's new construction and it goes under contract and it's a pre-sale before it starts, you got that entire build time where it's quote on the market. So that extends the days on market and it skews the averages on it. The other thing is if it is for sale, we still have a segment of houses that are there that have days on market, and anything with more than 30 to 60 days on market right now, we're telling sellers, and you really need to take a look at your price. I know that might be what you want, and that might be what you think. It might be what your friend said, or what your, or somebody else said, your neighbor. But the truth of the matter is, there's never been a clear indicator of if you're overpriced or not than right now, if you're sitting on the market. And normally, if a house is on the market over 90, 120 days, you're considered stale. Well, now that number is down to weeks now. It's just a matter of a few weeks, and then people quit looking at it. And I always equate it to when I was in the video store business many years ago. We have a whole store, 5,000 square feet of movies, tens of thousands of movies. But everybody would walk in and look at that 40-foot, one wall, one display of new releases. They would never even look at it, the quote catalog stuff, but they looked at the new releases, and if they didn't find nothing, they'd walk out. That's kind of how their housing market is too. So right now, New Hanover County, 11 days on market of things that have actually sold. That is remarkable. New Hanover County, here's your numbers. This is an absorption report. And what I want to point out is these arrows on the right. This means that if this is a number of months supply of inventory for these price ranges. And what that means is if not one more house was listed, we would run out of inventory, for instance, right here in 1 month, even between 400 and 600. But this is saying that we have basically less than a 2-month supply. And again, that includes the things that are overpriced and sitting, and some of the new construction that's sitting out there under contract while it's being built. So all the way up to $1.4 million now, we have less than 2 months supply. And I want you to look at this right here. There's 386 properties available for sale in all of New Hanover County. That's all of New Hanover County. 408 are under contract. So that means there's actually more houses under contract than there is for sale. I've been doing this 25 years. I've not seen that before. That's the first time I've seen that. So this is New Hanover County. So now I want to drill down a little bit more and kind of talk about what's happened in Wilmington proper. Okay, things with a Wilmington address, not Carolina Beach, not Castle Hayne, not Cary Beach, not Wrightsville Beach. Right here, there's 339 houses available, only 339. Here's the average days on market. I told you 115. That is skewed much higher because of the houses that are overpriced and sitting, and also some of the new construction that's out there. But the key thing I want you to look at is right here, month over month change. In just 1 month, our inventory has fallen almost 23%. That means we have only 3/4 of the amount of homes on the market just a month ago. And the prices, the average price has gone up in 1 month, 6.25%. The median price right now in Wilmington is almost $425,000. 18 months ago, it was below 3. So the market is just shifting around, and it's accelerating even harder. All right, this is Wilmington. I've already showed you this one. Let me go back here. Okay, this is Wilmington. Oh, no, that was the Wilmington right there. That's just Wilmington. I showed you New Hanover County. Wilmington also is sitting at 11 days for sold things. So the properties that demonstrated they were sellable and went under contract and sold, they were on the market 11 days. Now, here's Wilmington, the absorption report. Right here, all the way up to $1 million, we're less than 2 months supply. Some of these areas, all the way up to 400, we have 2 weeks supply of inventory. And you can see also in Wilmington, we have more under contract than we do active. All right, next one is Leland. Okay, this is anything with a Leland mailing address. All right, 184 properties available. And again, Leland also has reduced the overall inventory, new and used, almost 20% down in 1 month. And the price has gone up almost 5% in Leland. So we're seeing the same thing. The median price in Leland has almost gone up $100,000 in the last 18 months. All right, Brunswick County, the whole Brunswick County. Now, this is a big area. It's the biggest county in the state. Goes all the way to the state line and all the way inland up against Columbus County. So this right here, the average days on markets for things that have sold in all of Brunswick County is about 23 days right now. So it's longer than New Hanover, longer than Wilmington, and longer than Leland. So Brunswick County is pretty much every price range right now, every price range, the inventory is 2 months or less on, okay? Now, they don't quite have, they have a lot more active, okay? They've got 676. They have twice as many as New Hanover County active. They have 559 pending. So they're not quite as inverted as Wilmington and New Hanover County, but it's getting close. So here's that shows the same graph on days on market for Leland. All right, let me go back here. Pender County. Pender County is strong. Of course, it covers also a big area, not as big as Brunswick. It's about 17 days on market for things that are sold right now, new and resale. Here's Pender County right here. Again, up to 700,000. We have less than 2 months supply, and they're even the more inverted than anything else. 178 properties are available, 219 are under contract, and you can look at these price ranges and see where each one is sitting at. All right, I want to show you this only because this is the cases of COVID in the United States as of February 1st morning, so I guess January 31st. And the only reason I'm showing you this is because we watched this. We've been watching this since March when we started, and the showings and the cases are completely a perfect alignment. It's just they're inverted. Our showings in the holiday period from about December 1 through probably the first week in January, it was just dead. I mean, there were no showings hardly. There were very few showings. Well, what's happened is the case count has gone down, and all of a sudden showings are picking up. So obviously a combination of the vaccine, getting in more arms, and some of the areas, the Northeast, and people are feeling more emboldened to move around. But I just want to give you a heads up that as the case count goes down, and let's hope they continue to, even though we're hearing that there's going to go back up again in the spring. I heard that this morning. But I don't think anybody knows what's going to happen. But truth of the matter is, as the case counts go down and people start moving around more, whenever that is, the activity is going to increase even more. All right. If you have not refinanced and you're going to stay in your house and your rate is above 3.5%, you need to refinance. You at least need to talk to somebody, okay? Because the rates are under 3 for a 30-year mortgage, and you can get things have slowed down a little bit because of the holiday slowdown. So you can get some stuff refied now. There for a while, it was taking 60, 90 days, but you can get it done in 30 days now. Paul Bowers is right here in our office, Waypost Mortgage, and he does a fantastic job. He opened up shop about 2 months ago, and he's got bandwidth to do refinances right now, along with the purchases. He's getting ramped up very quickly. But I just want to give you a heads up. There's his number. You can go to waypostmortgage.com and get with Paul. You can do it online. Anywhere in North Carolina, you can do this. So he does a great job, extremely competitive rates. And I think you would love his service. Very personal. All right. I wanted to point this out because this is talking about the Treasury rates. The Treasury rates have been moving up. But weirdly, the mortgage rates have kept going down, and which is inverted. So, and I just want to give you a heads up that the chief economist of the MBA is showing that, listen, at some point, this thing's going to parallel again, and they're going to go up. When they start backing off stuff a little bit and giving away the free money, the rates are going to go, these rates are just they are not sustainable. So when that does go up, that is going to be the beginning of the slowdown. There is no question. So that is everything for this week, or this month, I should say. If you have any questions or you'd like copies of these reports, just hit me up or just click a button below. And if you want to have a conversation about, selling your house, buying a house, or just any conversation, I'm happy to have one with you. Down below, there's a button so that you can connect to me on my calendar, jump on it, and we can talk by phone, we can Zoom, or you can come in the office, or we can meet at Port City Java next door. Happy to help any way we can. And if you're a realtor and you're thinking about, maybe getting involved with somebody, we would love the opportunity to talk to you about some of the things that we're doing here at Waypost. We have opportunities. We're growing quickly, and we would love to bring some more people, some good people, some hardworking people. We believe activity breeds activity, and we're looking for people. So if you'd just like to have a conversation about it, we'd love to talk to you. Take care, and we'll see you soon.